Don't want to watch the video? That's fine. Here's a quick summary. Method 1, boost the living shit out of your Ouroboros in Act 2. Method number 2, boost the living shit out of a bone heap in Act 2. Hey everybody, it is Jebecker, and I have been in such a good mood because I discovered Inscryption, finally. I always tend to run a few years behind on the good games, even though this is not that old. It's surprisingly young for me to play it. But I've been playing this, and I love it. I am currently going through a second playthrough of it right now to get all the achievements, and today we're going to talk about 2 of them. Most importantly, we are going to be talking about the Devil's Play achievement, and depending on how you go about it, you might also get the Dark Offering achievement as well. So, let's talk about it. Just an overall tip, I prefer to pick Grimora for the starting deck in Act 2 because that way I get a bunch of access to undead cards immediately. So, Method 1, this is the one that revolves around the Ouroboros card. In Act 2, if you don't have it yet, go ahead and run up to Leshy's vendor in Act 2 on the top right, and he has it for sale for 8 foil. So, buy it, get it going. Fun thing about the Ouroboros is every time you power it up, it carries that power into the next act. So fun little tidbit for Act 3. This specific deck is going to focus on 3 cards. You got the Ouroboros, a Necromancer, and Pharaoh's Pets. Obviously, you're going to want to do this on the practice dummy. I managed to get lucky and was able to start this process on Grimora, of all places. The general idea is to board lock the opponent. Once you get that done, you just need to get 9 bones, so you can put a Pharaoh's Pets and a Necromancer out on the board. Go ahead and slap an Ouroboros on the board, by sacrificing the Pharaoh's Pets. Hey, here's a fun fact. Did you know that the cat actually only has 9 lives, so you can only sacrifice it 9 times? Pharaoh's Pets does not have that limitation. Now grab the hammer, hit the Ouroboros with it, and watch what happens. The Necromancer brings it back to life and kills it again, which means that one Ouroboros just got power twice. But also look, its little recreation sigil means that it added more copies of the Ouroboros to your hand. So now that we have 2 Ouroboros in our hand, at least we can skip using the hammer, because we are going to shift our focus to sacrificing. Fun fact, did you know that the hammer only deals 100 damage? So if you power your Ouroboros up like I did, it would take 4 hammer strikes to kill it. So now you have 1 Ouroboros on the board and multiple ones in your hand. Go ahead and slap a second one onto the board, and now let's add a third. But this time, we're going to sacrifice the 2 Ouroboros that are already on the board. And that's because by doing that, we utilize their deaths twice now with the Necromancer. So for every time you do this, you're adding 4 points to your Ouroboros. Go ahead and place that one on the board, then add a second one to the board by sacrificing Pharaoh's Pets, and rinse and repeat. And do this a lot, and you will be able to deal at least 666 damage in 1 turn. And another fun fact, it does not have to be in 1 hit, just has to be in 1 turn. But when we're talking about 1 hit, let's now go talk about Method 2. Method number 2 revolves around 4 very specific cards: the Null Conduit, the Energy Conduit, the Bone Heap, and the Bone Lord's Horn. In order to get the Bone Lord's Horn, you're going to need to set this one up, and you're also going to go ahead and get another achievement. What you need to do is go into any match, slap down on one of those ancient obol on the left things, and then one onto the right, so they're facing each other, and they're just going to link together and become an ancient obol. Now head back on over to Grimora's Palace, walk on in, take that first crypt that you see up there, up to your right. You're going to get down here, go to the coffin at the end of the hallway, open it up, and give that thing the ancient obol, and it will scoot out of the way and give you access to a secret path. Head in there, go ahead and talk to that big evil Bone Lord, and then talk to him again. And then he's going to give you 3 things. One of them is going to be a card, the Bone Lord's Horn. The idea is to put the Null Conduit on the left slot, slap down the Bone Lord's Horn, then slap down the Bone Heap, then slap down the Energy Conduit. That Energy Conduit's going to provide energy forever to everything that's on that conduit. So all you need to do is get enough bones to throw the Bone Lord out there and just start clicking. there is no shame in using an auto clicker here. But eventually you're going to hit 999 bones and it's going to stop counting. So if you want to see how many you have and you want to just make it a little easier, go ahead and hop on over to the bone heap and just start clicking that one. What you're doing here, since you have unlimited energy, is you're using the bone lord's horn to convert 1 energy into 3 bones, and then you're using the bone heap to convert 2 bones into 1 power. So you will do this over and over and over and over again until your bone heap has 666 power. Then go ahead and just click that bell and watch yourself get the achievement. And while you're here, you're going to get a whole lot of foil. So why not hop over and buy some booster packs and fill out your entire collection, and that way you can get the collective effort achievement while you're here. Personally, I went with the Ouroboros route because I wanted to be able to use that thing in Act 3, which will really trivialize your achievement hunting in Act 3. So good luck, go have fun, and get those achievements.